Hello all, this is Razorflamekun, and in this episode of the Oblivion Let's Play, we're going to be collecting a bunch of ingredients. And we're also, after we do that, we're going to be going and sleeping in the Mages Guild, which I'm actually going to go ahead and do right now. I'm going to run up there. Which is right over here. Mages Guild is right here, and since we joined, we can use their... Oh, that's Arbor Wash. We can use their stuff in there for free, and we can actually loot the Mages Guild of anything of value and sell it to get more money. That's another money-making trick you can do early on in the game. I tend not to like doing that early on in the game. I tend to like to leave everything in its place, but I am going to be doing that fairly soon. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be going all the way up to the 3rd floor, which is where the thing is, the beds are. However, I'm going to stop by in here and get a whole bunch of ingredients, food ingredients from in here. Every building seems to have one of these food ingredient rooms, like a pantry. And again, as I explained, there's a glitch that makes me have to get all of these one at a time, because otherwise it only counts them as getting one, and I therefore, although I only get one, but it counts as me getting a whole bunch more than that in the in terms of weight in the actual when we actually check in the inventory. Anyways, there's nothing in there, so we're gonna check everything in here, and we're gonna ignore the high weight stuff for right now because it's not very helpful to get the high weight stuff, and we're just gonna go ahead and continue looting stuff. The 0.3 weight stuff isn't that bad, but anything above that I would not recommend getting, because you want to be able to carry the most equipment or the most ingredients and make the most potions for the least amount of weight. Anyways, we're going to continue getting the rest of these ingredients from in here, and after we get these ingredients we should be able to make a whole bunch more potions, but I'm going to hold off doing that until later because I don't want to bore you to death. So we're just going to go ahead and do that, and that should be it for that room. Now we go out here where there's even more stuff that we can take right here on the table. This is another feature of Quarrel's harvest mod, and that is the ability to pick the flowers from the planters there, and it actually becomes an ingredient. Hello. Anyways, I want to grab this cheese wedge, and then we're gonna go ahead and take a look around to see if there's any skill books. I think there are some, but I'm not gonna worry about them. I am gonna, however, get that because it sells for a decent amount. Ignore the silver urns and stuff; they're not worth crap, so just don't get them. Be very aware of what you do get, though, because some things can be worth quite a lot that you get for free in here, like the calcinators and the lesser soul gems and stuff. Going to pick that up, going to pick that up, and going to pick that up. And that, because they all sell for 50. And that, let's see, how am I doing on encumbrance? Oh, I'm doing fine. Next we're going to go up to the 3rd floor, which is the living quarters, which is where I was planning on going from the very beginning, and we're going to go ahead and sleep, and I'll explain the level up system. Oh, here's the silver dagger, which is worth 40, go ahead and pick that up if you want. Check over here to see what's in these, like I told you earlier. There's always a chest in these buildings that have at least some good equipment in it. However, I don't believe that's the case in this particular area. I'm gonna go ahead and go in here. Okay, flowers. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. Okay, that's not a skill book. Gonna ignore that for now. We're gonna go over in here and we get that. We get some more stuff to sell. I'm gonna ignore most of this stuff for right now. Be sure to check desks because desks have the, you know, can have skill books in them. Anyways, oh, we can sleep in this bed. I didn't think we could. Anyways, just rest for an hour and you automatically level up. And as you can see, you gain, based on the skills that you get, that you level up in between the time you're the last level and this level, that determines the stat increases you get. For example, if you increase your alchemy, conjuration, or mysticism up, I believe 5 levels total out of total between all 3 of them, then you get a +5. That's what you try. You want to try to shoot for a +5 in everything. For the level ups, because the level ups you get are fairly low. And another thing you want to do is always increase your luck, because luck does come into play later on. For now, I'm just going to increase my speed, intelligence, and luck for right now. And that's pretty much how the level up system works. Every time you get 10 level ups combined between all of your 8 major skills, you are able to gain a level. And you want to make sure you gain the most out of your levels. So I'm just checking my other skills, and now I guess I can show you the easy way to get alteration up. Okay, first you start out with a really easy, with a one called a spell called Open Easy Lock. It costs 8 mana or magicka. Let's see, how much magicka do I have total? 160. So as you can see, that will last us quite a while.
Greetings to you.
So we go over here to like a door right here, and Jen just keep on pressing C. However, if you unsheath your sword and hold C, you can actually cast spells quicker. And just keep on doing this. It doesn't matter if the door is locked or unlocked, but your alteration skill will increase after you cast it a certain number of times. Also, your magicka regenerates over time. However, as you can see, it regenerates slowly. So this easily, just sitting here casting a spell will drain the magicka reserves very quickly, and it's almost going to be out. Anyways, that was enough to gain my alterations up 3 or 4 levels. Let's just see. 4 levels. My alteration increased 4 levels, and as you can see, the progress to the next level is pretty high. As I said earlier, as I started saying earlier, you want to make sure that you increase as many of your minor skills as you can in between each level up. For example, I'm going to go and explain the mages guilds, and after that I'm going to show the example that I was trying to show, that I'm going to show.